Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farhan, and today I will share about a contemporary issue which is related to training and development. In today's presentation, I will discuss the issue on implementing the Industrial Relation 4.0 in the training development. First of all, what is Industrial Relation 4.0, which is also known as IR 4.0? Okay, the Industrial Relation 4.0 is used interchangeably with a fourth industrial relation and represents a new stage in the organization and control in the industrial value chain. The cyber-physical systems form in the basis of IR 4.0, which is normally called as the smart machines. These use the modern control systems, have embedded software system and dispose as an internet address to connect and be addressed via the Internet of Things, also known as IoT. This way, the products and means of the production gets networked and can communicate, enabling the new ways of production, value creation, and real-time optimization. The cyber-physical system create the capabilities needed for smart factories. Okay, now we move to the challenge on implementing the IR 4.0 in the TND, and also I will also provide the possible solution to overcome the challenges. The first one, it will be providing the training of operators with specific skills in managing the digital jobs. This is the usual challenges that some organization will face for this new IR 4.0 era. Okay, the importance of operator training doesn't end with new workers. Seasoned operators and supervisor training and development are equally important to workplace safety, production, and also satisfaction. Among the most useful skills that operator motivation and operator recognition, but supervisor are busy person, and that's why supervisors training is such an effective means on keeping your supervisor at their best. Training is also an efficient way to help break the experienced worker of sloppy and possibility unsafe work habits. And the possible solution that if the organization with blended learning on the rise alongside mobile apps that distract other than develop employees. It's important not to underestimate the value of the greater training or instruction. An effective trainer must have the ability to be flexible and think creatively. Lesson plans for trainer may work perfectly for one set of disengaging for another set of learners. A great trainer must be able to read and room and adjust their training delivered to meet their needs of the learners. Let's say that we have planned a training session that includes a lot of collaboration and work as a group. And then we arrive to deliver the training, and the learners would prefer a more standard approach of the lesson. And as a trainer, must be flexible to approach, and we must think creatively to adjust the method in delivery on the spot. For example, if this is related to the IR 4.0, of course, we need to adapt with that kind of changes. Additionally, the learners must have less or more breakdown than we originally were told. It makes no sense to teach material that is already known or skip other materials that learner may not know. A trainer may need to adjust the content as they deem necessary. Each training solution is going to have its obstacles, of course, and as a trainer must be open to change, especially when it is related with our current discussion, which is the IR 4.0. Okay, for the second challenge or the issue to implementing this IR 4.0, that the needing of the founding itself to start planning and implementing the system of this 4.0 IR 4.0. The availability of capital and incentive from the beginning ensure that this industry relation 4.0 programs have a solid start to the country or the organization. The funding and the incentives should be directed towards both the R&D, research and development, and also developing these technologies in the manufacturing process. As for the solution, the development and adaptation of Industry Relation 4.0 technologies and also the process may require sustained investment by manufacturing firms. Questions will arise on what incentives and funding options are available by both government agencies and also the private entities, especially for this kind of industry relation. The funding strategies are aimed at encouraging the companies to adapt new manufacturing technologies and process and invest in the research and development, especially to develop the local solution target at Malaysia's need and priorities. Special attention will be given to collaborate the efforts developing and deploying the industrial relations 4.0 technologies. As to ensure the progress and the impact, the incentives will be linked to specific outcomes. However, these strategies are applicable to both manufacturing firms as the users and also to the adapters as the service provider of the industry relations 4.0 technologies and also the solutions. That's all from me. Thank you.